Hello, hello, hello. I decided to come with a quick little story time today. Instacart story time. Instacart boujie story time. I said bougie is because I'm kind of picky when it comes to choosing me doing whenever they send it to your phone that you can go ahead on and go out and to the grocery store. I'm kind of choosy because, for one, you have to accept it first. You have to accept the order first for you to actually know where you're going. They'll let you take a look at the items to see what you have to go pick up. You can do that. But I don't like to choose orders that, have the cases of water and all that stuff, because you might be taking it to, you might have to, go up some stairs. You might have to take the order up some stairs. I had accepted an order, and in the order they had like so many bottles of the what's it called, the Gatorade drinks or whatever. I wasn't really thinking about it at the time, but I end up having to take it to a motel. And I had to go. I wasn't even thinking neither, because I could have put all the stuff that I had on the cart and went up the elevator. I wasn't thinking in the moment. I could have just put it all on the cart and went and got on the elevator. I could have just did it that way. But little old me, I got on the elevator with all the stuff. And once I got off the elevator, it still was a little bit old piece that I had to walk to get to the actual room. So I don't like to take orders what I do is really, once I click on the button to accept the order, I hurry up and look and see how many miles it is. That's another reason why I'm picky about order that I choose to, because, child, you could be driving a pretty good piece to take somebody some groceries. But I don't want to look at it that way, because you don't know if the person you taking it to, they actually probably don't even have a car, or nobody that they can just call and rely on to just bring them what they need. You don't know their situation. It could be somebody that's trying to cook their kids a meal, and they just don't have no way to go, nobody to call in that moment. But you can drive. You can drive a pretty good piece to take somebody some groceries. I think the farthest that I have driven, I think it was like, I guess it was like 40 minutes. 40 minutes, that's going off into another town. But like I said, I call myself saying I'm bougie, because when it comes to the Instacart, because you don't know how far you got to drive. Until after you accept it. And you can only cancel so many times. You can only cancel so many times before, I think, but all they'll do is just kick you off for so many minutes, and then you can get right back on. But I had an order that I did. Took it to a residential area, and you can't see the numbers on the outside of the building or nothing like that, so you have to kind of scramble a little bit to see where you're going. I finally got her on the phone, the young lady. She didn't have no problem communicating with me. Wasn't no problem with that, but got on the phone with her. She told me how to get in there. And I guess she could just tell. I don't know. It was just the Lord or whatever, but I guess she could just tell. I went through a bit of a struggle as far as trying to find the place, find where I was going. Because like I said, there wasn't no numbers. And then I had all the groceries. And I had to go up some stairs. But they had an elevator. But she left me a nice review. And then when I looked, some told me to look back on my thing where they post your money or whatever. She gave me a $25 tip. So I was like, thank you, Jesus. But I just say this to say, don't give up. Because I was kind of like saying, like, I I was kind of like having a little bit of a moment, like I don't know if this gonna be for me. I don't know about them. But I know in life we may have to do stuff that we don't really want to do, don't like to do sometimes, but as long as you believe, keep God first, trust the process, everything gonna turn out all right. Your good deeds and things that you do in life, they are not going unnoticed. But she was so kind, though. She was so kind. What I'm fine with, or just the way I'm rolling with it. Choosing batches that don't have that many items, and then I may tend to sometimes hurry up and click on the order, see how many miles it is, or see how far the distance is, and I hurry up and cancel it. But like I said, I don't do it too many times. I hurry up and cancel it. And get it out the way. But if you do so many orders, they will kind of like do like a matching you dollar for dollar type of thing. Where like if you do 3 or 4 orders, that's probably like $50 or $60 for those 3 or 4 orders. They'll give you an extra $50 or $60. So that's a good thing about it, though. I can do 3 or 4 orders and go ahead on and be done with it instead of doing 4 or 5 more extra orders because they're going to match me. So, but that's my little Instacart story time of me trying to deliver something to somebody. Kind of got all mixed up into where I was going. And when I finally got to her, I got to her, but then I was like I said, when I got back to my car, I was like, I don't know about this. Because I really did. I was not giving up. I'm not going to give up. I was like, this lady going to get her groceries, whether I don't want to do this no more or not. I don't, But she was so kind and nice. Be great.